red line, EKG. Go, go, go. Stretch your flat line, EKG beat. 3 a.m. the city sleep, but I don't. Eyes red veins map the road that I chose. Pocket empty stomach talking, I already know. If I stop today, tomorrow I won't have a cold. Alarm clock is a gunshot in my skull. Wake up, go again, my grave is never full. They sleep, I creep the concrete, eat my soul. Hustle ain't a choice, this is total control. When the reaper at the door with a smile. Last meal was 2 days ago and it's about. Friends are gone when the bank account dry. Loyalty is a word that rich people buy. My head shaking, not for fear from the cold. My back break every morning, now I'm 20 years old. Look like 40, the city tax on my soul. But I stand up every time, cause the hustle is survival mode. Breathe in, just breathe out a heavy load. Legs are burning, but I can't explode. If I fall tonight, there's nobody on the road. Hustle is survival mode, Hard as a hammer and my bones are a roll. I don't wanna hope, I run no more. Survival mode. Yeah. Count pennies in a jar that's already cracked. Dreams are a luxury, I already packed. So my guitar for a bus pass, that's a fact. Now I write my pain on a receipt that's intact. Landlord knocking like a cop with no badge. Every step I take is a step on a jagged edge. I've been running for so long, I forgot the ledge. Maybe death is just a nap on a higher ledge. But I'm still here so the engine can't cool. I sold my blood for a plate in this crew. The rich get smooth while the poor get fuel. I'm the gasoline burning, I'm nobody's fool. My mother called, I said I'm doing just fine. That's a lie wrapped in a lie, in a broken line. I haven't eaten but I bought the sunshine. That's the hustler's code, you don't cross that line. 3 jobs, 7 days, no holiday. Sleep is a luxury, I steal anyway. 20 minutes in a bus seat, that's my bae. Then back to the jungle, I'm the prey, but I slay. Hustle is survival mode. Breathe in, just breathe out a heavy load. Legs are burning, but I can't explode. If I fall tonight, there's nobody on the road. Hustle is survival mode, Hard as a hammer and my bones are rope. I don't run on hope, I run no more. Survival mode, They ask me why my eyes don't close. I tell them rest is for the ones who chose a different life, a softer set of blows. My life is a fist that never froze. I seen men stronger than me just fall. Not from the fight, but from the cold. Of a world that watches and never holds. Survival mode is a story never told. Don't you dare stop now. Yeah. Hustle is survival mode. Breathe in, just breathe out a heavy load. Legs are burning, but I can't explode. If I fall tonight, there's nobody on the road. Hustle is survival mode. Hard as a hammer and my bones are rolled. I don't run on hope, I run no more. Survival mode, survival mode. Survival mode, survival mode. Survival mode, survival mode. Survival mode, survival mode. Still here. Yeah. A smile on your face, the narration. I seen it before. I don't feel the pain no more. Yeah. Phone blow up when the money come in. Soon as it dry, they forget what I been. Same hands that dab me up, plot on my skin. Same mouth, say brother, snake kid in the grin. I keep a small circle, no entry for clowns. You switch for a feature, I switch up the town. Loyalty ain't a word, it's a weight that you carry. You light when it's heavy, then you already buried. Talking about we family, that's a rented excuse. I seen you behind me when I had something to lose. Now I'm up on the board, you wanna slide in the coupe. Tell me where was your hand when I was stuck in the noose. Yeah. Fake love like a run-up, return it by Monday. Real ones show up on a Sunday, no payday. You post for the likes, I post for the grade. Difference between waves and the ones that just wave. People fake, watch them disappear. Sound loud in the room, but they silent when you near. People fake, like smoke from a match. One breath that's a ghost text, you see me. No, you never see me when the ties went flat and the rent went late. You was out with your new crew, celebrating on my plate. Now the table turned over and the plate is gold. Now you're knocking on my door like we never got cold. That's the funny thing about figure melts in the heat, and I'm burning down the kitchen every time that we meet. I don't hate you, I just don't remember your face. That's worse than a war, that's a permanent erase. You wanted a feature, here's a feature for free. A feature of nothing, that's what you'll be. You play both sides like a double-edged tongue. Now you're singing my old songs like you wrote every one. Now you was there for the photo, not the storm. I was building the empire, you was keeping the flow. Fake people, fake. Watch them disappear. Sound loud in the room, but they silent when you're near. Fake people, fake. Like smoke from a match, one breath from my mouth, and you never come back. No bass, just the echo of your name. You was never part of the game. No bass, just the echo of your name. You was never part of the game. I don't block you, that's still attention. I just let you exist in your own invention. You checking my stories, I don't check the mentions. Real steel bends, fake steel splinters. This ain't a diss track, this a clean it. You was never an enemy, you was just a ceiling. I walked on you to get higher, now the roof is gone, and you still on the ground singing the same song. Fake people, fake smoke, mirror gone. You was the night, I'm the dawn. Fake people, fake. I don't watch the real. You was never here. Never here. They ask me what happened to you. I say, I don't remember anyone by that name. Hear that? That's respect. It doesn't knock. I don't need your handshake. I don't need your loud mouth. Real ones move in silence, fake ones run their gums south. You talking about loyalty? I seen it in the shadows when the money left the room and the crowd became gallows. They scream for attention. I move with intention. A nod from the real ones is worth more than a pension. I don't post my good deeds, I don't flex my connections. Real power don't post, it just makes corrections. You want a parade? Go join the pathetic. Real kings don't wave, they just stay prophetic. Respect is silent, but you feel it in your chest. It don't need a billboard, it don't need a request. Respect is silent like a ghost inside the room. When it walks in, everybody knows who gon' make it to the top. Respect is silent, it don't beg, it don't shout. Real ones bow their heads, fake ones figure it out. I watched a man lose his crown cause he begged for applause. I watched a mute take the city cause he never broke laws. Not the written ones, the unwritten code. The one where you carry the weight and you don't explode. They ask, why you so quiet? I say, why you so loud? You confuse noise with power, I confuse cowards with clouds. They pass, they fade, they rain, they gone. Real thunder don't perform, it just sits inside your bones and keeps you warm in the storm. I don't need a title, I don't need a chain. Respect in the silence is blood inside the vein. Respect is silent, but you feel it in your chest. It don't need a billboard, it don't need a request. Respect is silent like a ghost inside the room. When it walks in, everybody knows who gon' make it to the top. Respect is silent, it don't beg, it don't shout. Real ones bow their heads, fake ones figure it out. You ever seen a wolf announced to kill? No. You ever seen the ocean ask permission to be real? No. That's respect. It doesn't scream your name, it just stays when everyone else leaves. That's the silence. Listen. They remember how you made them feel, not the words you type. Respect is a wound that heals, believes a scar that's hype.
Not hype isn't loud, hype isn't real. You can buy it from a crowd, you can steal it from a seal. It comes from the floor when you carry the crate. When you showed up at 4, when you stayed until 8. When you didn't post a picture, when you didn't tell the tale. When you took the blame in silence and still refused to fail. That's respect. No hashtag, no campaign, just a name whispered in hallways. When you leave the domain, respect is silent, but you feel it in your chest. They don't need a billboard, it don't need a request. Respect is silent, like a ghost inside the room. When it walks in, everybody knows who gon' make it to the top. Respect is silent, they don't beg, they don't shout. Real ones bow their heads, fake ones figure it out. You hear that? Nothing. That's respect.
Yeah. Count it up. Stack talk, no back talk. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Go, go, go. Walk in the building, they smell the bills. My silence costs more than your whole damn skills. Rubber bands on the knots, not a single loose end. Your best month look like my Tuesday, my friend. I don't talk loud, my wallet does the screaming. Your whole squad looking like they all daydreaming. Money got a language, you ain't fluent yet. I hear it talking clear while you place a bet. Bank account, got a deeper voice than your threats. I buy the bid and you just paying the rent. 10,000 count, that's a warm-up set. Million in the room, now the room gets wet. They see the chain first and they see my face. Money don't need manners, money don't need grace. Every bill I fold is a lesson you miss. While you beg for a feature, I buy the whole list. Money talk loud, what you say? Can't hear you down there from the top of the page. Money talks loud. Speak up, speak clear. Your silence is broke, my silence is dear. Money talks loud. Shut up and sit. Every word I don't say is a million legit. Money talks loud. Yeah, hear that ring? That's my pocket choiring while your phone don't sing. You chase the clout, I chase the comma. Your watch is a lease, my shit is an Alma. They call it flexing, I call it breathing. You worry about likes, I worry about season. Season of the bag, yeah, harvest is heavy. Your best deal look like my clearance sale petty. I bought your favorite rapper's chain for a laugh, then give it to my doorman for an autograph. Money don't sleep, money don't lie. Money don't text you, then ask why you cry. Money just stands there with both palms out, and when it speaks, even haters devout. I heard your song about being broke and ambitious, that's cute, but my accountant looks suspicious. Too many zeros, too many commas. You worry about karma, I'm worried about mana. Money talks loud, what you say? Can't hear you down there from the top of the page. Money talks loud. Speak up, speak clear. Your silence is broke, my silence is dear. Money talks loud. Shut up and sit. Every word I don't say is a million legit. Money talks loud. Yeah, hear that ring? That's my pocket choiring while your phone don't sing. They ask me why I'm so quiet at the table. I said, listen close, the bills are doing the labels. Every handshake gotta clear the bank first. Friendship don't feed you when your wallet's in the hers. Money ain't evil, money just honest. Shows you who you are when the bottom's a promise. And right now the bottom's a penthouse floor. Talk louder, don't talk.
I know what the cash is for.
Money talks loud. What you say? Talk loud. Can't hear you down there from the top of the page. Yeah. Money talks loud. Speak up, speak clear. Your silence is broke, my silence is dear. Money talks loud. Shut up and sit. Shut up. Every word I don't say is a million legit. Money talks loud. Yeah, hear that ring? That's my pocket choiring while your phone don't sing. Money talks loud. Money talks loud. Money talks loud. Go! Cash, 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 cash. Count it up. Talk loud or don't talk at all. Yeah. Money talks. I just listen.
way. They put a crown on a clown and call it king. Standing on a balcony while the puppets sing. You think they love you? No, they love the view. The moment you fall, they got somebody new. I seen a million smiles turning eyes backstage. Same hands that clap for you, they turn the page. You buy a watch to fill time ain't running out, but every trophy's just a mirror full of doubt. They say your name like it's made of gold. To the next pretty face is what you sold. The crowd ain't real, the cheers are rent. Your legend's gone for the check is spent. Here, fame is a ghost that you chase till you're hollow. They love you today, then they hate you tomorrow. Standing on stage, but you feel so alone. A castle of cards and a throne made of bone. Fame is a drug that the weak call a blessing. You smile for the camera while your heart is confessing. Nobody knows you, they know what they see. Fame is the lie that you tell yourself to be free. I watched a legend die alone in a hotel room. His last tweet was thank you, that's the real tune. Millions of followers, not one knew his name. They just wanted the fire, not the ash and the shame. You lose your mirror, you lose your mind. Everyone's kind when there's something to find, but the second you're empty, the second you crack, they pull out the cameras and film the attack. Red carpets roll out like a tongue for a lick. Step wrong one time and they turn into a stick. You beg for privacy, you beg them to break. That's a contract you sign for a piece of the fake. Fame is a ghost that you chase till you're hollow. They love you today, then they hate you tomorrow. Standing on stage, but you feel so alone. A castle of cards and a throne made of bone. Fame is a drug that the weak call a blessing. You smile for the camera while your heart is confessing. Nobody knows you, they know what they see. Fame is the lie that you tell yourself to be free. They don't love you, they love the idea of you. There's a difference. When you die, they post a black square. 2 days later, they're dancing to the next one. You are replaceable. That's the whole truth. Now wake up. Fame is a ghost that you chase till you're hollow. They love you today, then they hate you tomorrow. Standing on stage, but you feel so alone. A castle of cards and a throne made of bone. Fame is a drug that the weak call a blessing. You smile for the camera while your heart is confessing. Nobody knows you, they know what they see. Fame is the lie that you tell yourself to be free. Static crackle. Illusion.
Wake up 4 a.m., still dark outside. Eyes red, no sleep, gotta provide. Pavement cold, pocket empty, belly growl. City never sleeps, hear the sirens howl. Stack the starve, that's the only lock against the wall. Teeth in my jaw, no handout, already no cousin calls. I seen hell turn in a funeral pause. Rubber on concrete, shoes got a soul, but my spirit got fire, that's out of control. 7 days, no break, that's a light week. Weak knees don't climb, only strong speak. Grind till my knuckles bleed on the steel. Real life in the deal is a battlefield. I don't chase dreams, I chase receipts. Hustle real life, not highlights or tweets. Hustle is real life, not a phase, not a game. Same face, different block, same flame. No days off when the brain got a name. I owe myself and I always pay. Hustle is real life, feel the bass in your chest. No rest, no vest, put my pain to the test. From the mud to the mess, I confess. I don't stop when I bleed, I stop when I bled. Coffee cold, cigarette burnt down the filter. Mirror talk back, say you still with her. Her name is Struggle, she a bad mistress. Kiss her in the alley, taste the bitterness. 16-hour shift in a side gig. Body break down, but my mind big. Bigger than a block, bigger than a debt, bigger than a regrets that I haven't met yet. Every dollar got a story, every star got a name. Lost some to the hustle, lost some to the fame. Flame up ghost, hustle is a hammer, beat the wall down, no need Can't stop, won't stop. Hustle real life, period. Yeah. They don't know what it costs. Still be here when the lights go off. Let me talk my shit. I remember sleeping on the floor with no heat. You was warm in my jacket while I bit my own teeth. Gave you half of nothing when I had nothing to eat. Now you switching sides for an Instagram receipt. I ain't asked for a statue, I ain't asked for a shrine. Just don't look me in the eyes and tell me lies that are kind. Loyalty ain't a word you post up on a headline. It's a dirty ass kitchen in a war with no deadline. You say bro for life, but you leave when the rent due. I was in the trench with you, now you in the Benz too. Funny how the same hands that we used to split food are the same ones that wave goodbye when the money grew. I don't want your apology, keep that for the vultures. Real ones show up slow like saddles on the cul-de-sac. Fake was talk the loudest, wearing loyalty like culture. Then they disappear fast when the comeback get. Loyalty is rare, yeah it's rare like a star in the day. You can buy 100 friends, but you can't buy the rain that fell on both your heads when the bus didn't come. Now you running from the ghost of the brother you shot. Loyalty is rare, put that under your skin. Not a post, not a prayer, not a song you can spin. It's a shovel in the grave and a secret you keep. Real ones don't talk, they just show up when you can't sleep. I held your mama's hand at the hospital stairs. You was out of state, living off your new player heirs. I paid for the casket while you posted a glare. Now you wanna slide back in cause the guilt got hairs. Nah, don't do that. Don't play the victim. Loyalty ain't a bus you can catch when it's convenient. You was laughing with the same snakes that I was biting. Now you crying on the timeline, that's some weak writing. I ain't your brother, I ain't your homie, I ain't your guy. You a lesson I had to learn with my own two eyes. Loyalty ain't a label you can buy at the mall. It's bleeding in the stairwell while you answering a call from the same man who plotted. I was on the ground bleeding, you was posting bottles up like that's the only meaning. Now you want redemption cause your new crew is deceiving. Sorry, the door for loyalty closed. This is loyalty is rare, yeah it's rare like a star in the day. You can buy 100 friends, but you can't buy the rain that fell on both your heads when the bus didn't come. Now you running from the ghost of the brother you shot. Loyalty is rare, put that under your skin. Not a post, not a prayer, not a song you can spin. It's a shovel in the grave and a secret you keep. Real ones don't talk, they just show up when you can't sleep. Calm, cold, disappointment. You know what's crazy? I would've still died for you yesterday. That's the problem with loyalty. It doesn't stop loving just cause you stop being real. But I'm not a doormat. I'm a gravestone for the ones who forgot. Loyalty is rare, and so is my forgiveness. Rest in peace to who I thought you was. Loyalty is rare, raw like a heart that don't break. You gave yours away for a handshake and a plate. I'll keep mine in my chest where the cold can't reach, and I'll die by myself before I die by your loyalty is rare. Loyalty is rare. And you ain't. They told you to smile. They told you to pray. I tell you, open your eyes. Welcome to the slaughterhouse. I seen your leader crying on a private jet, while the single mother works 2 jobs and still in debt. You wave the flag, but you don't know the blood is wet. You clap for actors who pretend to no regret. Your hero on the screen got 5 felonies, but you worship his face like it's a remedy. The news is scripted, the villain's a fantasy, and you still believe they fight for equality. Show me a church that ain't asking for your wallet. Show me a cop that ain't got a body in his closet. Show me a charity that don't take 50 profit. Show me a real one, I'll wait, be honest. Fake world exposed, rip the curtain down. They wear your face while they burn the town. Preacher man rich, politician crown, while the real ones bleed on the cold hard ground. No, fake world exposed, watch the empire crack. They smile to your face, then they stab your back. I don't need your love, I don't need your pack. Just give me the truth before my soul turns black. The boy got views, but his mother can't eat. Your girl got followers, but her heart's concrete. Yeah, you post a black square, then you scroll for feet. Activism is a filter when the check is sweet. Hey! I remember when loyalty meant something. Now offense buys a whole month of fronting. You want my respect, then stop the stunting. I smell the fear underneath your cologne and hunting. They were branded liars, misunderstood. They sell you freedom, but the chains are made of wood. They promise heaven if you act that he should, but the only heaven is the block where I stood. You never starve, you never duck the raid. You never watch your brother die in the shade. You read a headline and you think you say, nah, I was born in the line, I'm not afraid. Fake world exposed, rip the curtain down. They wearing your face while they burn the town. Preacher man rich, politician crown, while the real ones bleed on the cold hard ground. Fake world exposed, watch the empire crack. They smile to your face, then they stab your back. I don't need your love, I don't need your black. Just give me the truth before my soul turns black. You ever wake up and not know who's real? That's the design, that's the deal. Yeah, they keep you confused so you can't heal. They name the wound and sell it still. I'm not your enemy, I'm just a mirror. Look close, tell me what you fear. Is it the lie or the truth that's clearer? The game is rigged, the board is stained. Every board is made was pre-explained. You want my trust? Show me your pain. Not your pulse, not your chain, not your cane. Believe with the fake like a surgeon's hand. No more pretend, no more second chances in the song. It's a final stand, fake world exposed. Now watch it dance, so fake world exposed. Rip the curtain down. They wearing your face while they burn the town. Preacher man rich, politician crown, while the real ones bleed on the cold hard ground. Fake world exposed, watch the empire crack. They smile to your face, then they stab your back. I don't need your love, I don't need your black. Just give me the truth before my soul turns black. Just give me the truth before my soul turns black. Just give me the truth before my soul turns black. Hey, you wanted a hero? You got a witness. Good night, fake world. Cut off!
Step, 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 step.
Hard push, hard push.
Truth don't roll. Truth don't bend. They told a story, I told a fact. You built a castle on a crack contract. Smile on my face, then whisper behind truth a knife. And they afraid of the grind. I seen the lies wear 100 faces. Promises made in empty spaces. You say you loyal, show me the scars. Not the rented chains, not the rented cars. Famous alone with a snake interest. Loyalty a ghost, yeah, I witnessed it. But truth stay when the money walk out. When the crowd disappear, when the fans shout out. You can twist the lens, you can edit the clip. But truth a heavyweight won't take a trip. It sits on your chest at 3 a.m. No filter, no friend, no amen. Truth remains when the stage go dark, when the label drop you, when they miss the mark. Truth remains when the phone don't ring, when the fair weather flock take a different way. You can bury it deep, put a stone on top. Truth crawl out and it never stops. Truth remains. Truth remains. Like a scar that heal a feel true pain. I saw a king fall from a plastic throne. Turns out the crown was alone, not owned. Everybody clap when the check's clear, but where they go when the struggle appear? I learned young, smiles are cheap, loyalty costs and most can't keep. They trade your name for a better door, then act surprised when you eat stuff no more. Truth don't shout, truth don't plead, truth just sit like a buried seed, and one day crack the concrete ground while your fake world don't make a sound. You can hire a choir to sing your lie, put glitter on garbage in the blue sky, but the smell come through when the heat turn on, and truth still there when your whole crew gone. Truth remains when the stage goes dark. Truth stay pop blue when they miss the mold. Facts. Truth remains when the phone don't ring, when the fair weather flock take a different way. You can bury it deep, put a stone on top. Truth crawl out and it never stops. Truth remains. Truth remains. Like a scarred hair still show pain. They ask me why you so cold. I ask why you so sold. Sold to the likes, sold to the views, sold to the people you never choose in a real fight. Truth ain't popular, or truth ain't polite. To the last man standing when the flashlights die. You want a friend or you want a fact? You want a path, teacher, want the impact? Silence, then heartbeat returns. I don't need your validation, I need your asses. To the mirror and show your fractures. You fragment, you edit, you crop, you cut, but the original frame don't give a what. I walk through the fire, no water, no friend. Came out the other side, truth my only land. You can kick a fake love, you can fake smile. Truth my religion, I'll walk every mile. When the reaper comes for the final chat, he won't ask for your follower stats. He won't check your root, check your rank, cover charge. If it's asked, did you stand, did you bold, did you lie to the ones who trusted you close? Truth remains when the stage go dark. Like I never drop you when they miss the mark. Miss it, miss it. Truth remains when the phone don't ring, when the fair weather flock take a different way. You can bury it deep, put a stone on top. Truth crawl out and it never stops. Truth remains. Truth remains. Like a scar that he will still show pain. Truth don't need a Truth don't need a stage. Truth.
Heartbeat slows us. Last, sub-bass, rumble, stop.
Still and still. Heartbeat slow. They smiled yesterday. Today, blade knows. You call me brother over text, but your other hand holds a knife. I saw the screenshot before you deleted. I heard the whisper before you repeated. You think loyalty is a group chat, I think loyalty is a closed mouth. You talk behind backs like it's sport, I move in silence like a short report. Snakes don't hiss around me no more, they freeze. They know the sound of my keys, not car keys, cage keys. You play both sides like a referee, now both sides point at you. I don't argue with fakes, arguments are for court. This is the sidewalk. You saw my name for a nod from people who don't even nod at their own blood. That's not a strategy, that's a funeral with nobody at. I shook your hand once, that was the invitation. Now the invitation's expired like milk you left out on purpose. Snakes get cut, not worn, not cussed, just cut. Snakes get cut. No speech, no tears, just steal. You slid the left, I cut right. You back slow, I cut twice.